Well, here we are. It's the not the last day. We're not finished by far, simply because we've got to grout it. The grouting process is simple for me now. It still can be complicated. It still has its problems, but we can do it and we can achieve it. It's no problem at all. I feel really confident with doing the grouting. So important while we're talking about the grouting is that we've just cleaned this patio now, and that's what I want to show you. But we've given it a good clean, so there's no way that we're even going to attempt to even grout this patio today, though there are some products that you can use in light rain. And the reason that I don't want to do it is because I want those joints absolutely dry, so there's no moisture in there. You can have a little bit of moisture, but you don't want it puddling in there, because it's just going to draw, the grout systems is going to draw all the moisture up, and you'll get that wicking effect, and then you get all the minerals and all the salts and all the deposits pulling up, and that's when you get efflorescence and other sorts of problems as well. So what we want to try and do, we want to try and maintain our grout when we mix it. We mix that grout up to the specification that it says on the can, and we want to make sure that it's no weak. We don't want weak custard when we're doing this, because it's just going to dilute. Just come over here and have a look. Just come a little bit closer. This is an absolutely, I've really enjoyed this patio. It's been absolutely fantastic. And one of the reasons is because our clients have been really wonderful. They've been really good with us. They've looked after us, and they've made us feel relaxed through the whole process. And that feeling that relaxed has been good, because we're able to carry on the job and not worry about anything as if we're being watched all the time. We've kept our clients updated all through this process of what we're doing, even how we're gonna clean the patio with the wash boys after we do the grouting. So we try, attention to detail is so important, but making sure that you keep your client well informed through the process and explaining step by step, stage by stage of what you're doing. If you want to just come a little bit closer, Eloy, and just have a look now, you can just have a little pan round here now, and you can just see the patio. Just have a look just down here at the drainage system just along here now. You can see it just comes round here and joins over into the existing drainage systems there. But look, I've really enjoyed doing this patio. And people say, oh yeah, these patios always look good when they're wet. Well, of course they're going to look good when they're wet, and we hope they do look good when they're wet, because we spend a lot of time in this country we have a lot of wet weather, we have loads of great precipitation all the time. It's constantly there, and that's why we've got to ensure that water can be a problem. So we've got to make sure that the patio is done correctly. But you can see the look they're going to have on a wet day, sat in there, looking out, knowing they've got a beautiful, shiny, clean patio. When I say shiny, it's not going to be slippy. Lots of things to say about Porcelain, and I hope that I've covered it in the recent videos about Porcelain, but I've really enjoyed this. The first couple of days, it was a bit slow because there was a lot of cutting involved around doing the picture frame, then doing the manhole tray, and you just got to take your time with it. It's so important. I think our clients here, they had several quotes off different people. They didn't have the quotes. They had people come here, but as soon as they seen it was Porcelain, they decided to go. And to be honest, I don't think that was a bad thing. That was recognizing that they weren't up to the game to actually to do this job, because the Porcelain, it's a simple process, and it can be done. It's not a big deal, but you've got to understand the characteristics of the Porcelain. It's so important. But I've really enjoyed this, and it looks good. This product, I believe, is from Stowe Market. We've got to say, where it comes from. I don't have any personal preferences where I buy my product from. I just talk about the products as and when we use them. So this, I believe, is a Stowe Market product, but you can see it's absolutely beautiful, and when it's wet it takes on a different look. You can actually see the different shapes and shades in the Porcelain. We've got to keep cleaning it, we've got to keep washing it down, because when you're cutting the Porcelain, some of the powder that is left on, the residue that's left on the paving isn't going to go into the paving, but you've got to get it off. It just hangs on for a little while. But as I always say, if you've got any questions, and I will get, if I haven't got back to you, I will as soon as I can, because we get loads and loads of messages. Probably the best thing to do is post a comment on the video, and just, you know, ask your questions there rather than an email. But if you want to drop an email because you want me to speak to you with your telephone number on, the email address is info@greentoplandscapes.co.uk. Don't forget to hit the like button and the notification button, and don't forget, of course, which I should always say at the start of the video, don't forget to subscribe. Be safe, have a great day, and have a great weekend.